Hello you beautiful people, I hope you guys are all doing well. So today I'm coming to you guys fresh and barefaced because we are going to be talking about all things skincare. In this video today, I'm going to share with you guys some products that have really helped take my skin from this, I shouldn't put it on this side, from this to this. 2018, 2019, I was going through it with my skin. I'm sure some of you guys would have probably noticed in some of my videos around that time. And also around 2019, I was planning my wedding, but not just planning my wedding. I didn't want to film a lot because my skin was just a mess. But we got through it, we are here, and although we are not back to what my skin used to look like, because I had always been used to having quote unquote okay skin. My skin wasn't bad, it wasn't great, it was just okay. I was happy with it. And then what basically happened is I agreed to do a treatment with a brand that I had worked with before. I had been getting a different treatment from them, and then they had launched a new facial treatment. I said, okay, let me try it out. Biggest mistake ever, because I really do think it was at that point that my skin just started doing higgy haga, and it was just a downward spiral from then. And then obviously at the end of 2019 I was about to get married, so I needed to fix whatever was going on. So I tried so many things, as in the amount of money I spent on skincare in 2019, it would probably be equivalent to a deposit, maybe not in London, definitely not a house deposit in London, but a house deposit somewhere in like the Midlands area, because I spent a lot of money. So not to ramble too much, because I feel like I've rambled already, let's just get into the products. Before I go through the products, just to let you know the type of skin type I have. So I have what you would say oily combination skin. So I have an oily T-zone area, so like my forehead and my T-zone, my nose get super oily, but then around my cheeks and mouth area, around my cheeks it's changed. It used to just be normal, but my cheeks are starting to get quite dry. But I think that may be because I've incorporated retinol, and I think some of the acids and stuff that I was using probably changed the texture of my cheeks, but they are now starting to get a lot more like hydrated. But yeah, there was a period that they were quite dry. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my face wash or cleanser, and I use the Vichy Norma Derm Photo Solution cleanser. So this has salicylic acid in it. Salicylic acid is a beta hydroxy acid, so a BHA, and it's really good for exfoliating the skin, but exfoliating the skin on a chemical level. And the way it does it is that it dissolves those dead skin cells that can clog up your pores. For example, you have scent Ives, which no one should be using right now. That is more of a physical exfoliant, whereas this exfoliates your skin on a chemical level. Well, not this, but salicylic acid, and I personally think that is the best way to exfoliate, rather than using those exfoliating gloves or using those exfoliating scrubs. I think those are good for your body. If you want to treat yourself to like a nice body scrub, I think that is fine. But on your face, the skin on your face is so delicate, so you have to treat it with a lot more care, and I absolutely love this. You guys are going to see I have a lot of Vichy products in my collection of skincare because I'm a massive fan of the brand, and I really feel like this brand honestly aided, along with some other things that I did that I will also share in this video, but this brand really aided in getting my skin back to the skin that I knew. And this is one of my favorite cleansers. I have other cleansers that I use, but I always reach for this one, and I use this at least twice a week. So next I'm going to talk about serums, and I have two of my faves. So the first one is from Vichy. This is their Mineral 89 Fortifying and Plumping Daily Booster. This is amazing. So this has a lot of minerals in it, but the main thing in this is that it has hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is naturally made by the body, and I think the biggest concentrations can be actually found in your skin, in the skin around your eyes, and your connective tissues as well. And what it really does, it really aids in reducing fine lines, and it just allows more water and moisture to come to that skin on your face. What kind of English was that? It helps retain water within your tissues and your cells to keep your skin very plump and very moisturized. If there's any other acid that you don't use, definitely use hyaluronic acid. I was suffering so much from dehydration as well. I used to get a very mild case of eczema when I was younger. I would get like these little dry patches around my skin and also around my neck area. I think it's the reason as well why I have some discoloration from my neck to the rest of my body. You'll see that my chest area is a lot lighter than my neck. Even my face is a lot lighter than my neck area. And then after, when I started going through that skin phase where my skin was just, I don't know what it was doing, I was getting dry patches. My skin was so dehydrated. It was actually one of the facialists I was going to, she actually recommended the Medicate Hydra B5 to me. So I got this one, and then because I was using the Vichy Norma Derm face cleanser, I then saw that they had this and this was quite popular. So I got this as well. So these both have hyaluronic acid in them. The main difference between these two, well, there are some difference. This has a lot more minerals and hyaluronic acid, whereas this has B5 and hyaluronic acid. Let me not compare them. They're both amazing. Get either one of them or get both of them. But the reason why I have both is because the texture of this is a lot more gloopy. So I like to use this more in winter, whereas the texture of this is a lot more light. So I prefer to use this in the summer period. But yeah, this is amazing. You definitely need hyaluronic acid in your skincare regimen wherever it is. It is so vital for plumping your skin and hydrating your skin as well. So like I mentioned, the other one that is a staple in my skincare regimen is the Medicate Hydra B5 Liquid Rehydration Serum. So this has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5, or I think the other name for it is panthenol. Now the great thing about vitamin B5 is it also helps to synthesize the lipid molecules that make up the skin's protective barrier, and it also means that it helps in terms of repairing a damaged skin barrier. Next, I'm going to talk about the moisturizers. So the two moisturizers that really helped my skin. The first is the Bioderma Sebo Rich Cream. This is amazing. Like I said, my skin was very dehydrated. This alongside the hyaluronic acid really helped hydrate my skin and really helped get my skin back to that soft state. Now this has an acid in it that I cannot pronounce. I'm going to put it on the screen. That particular acid is, I wouldn't even call it an acid, it's more of an antioxidant. It also has antibacterial and antiviral properties as well. But really and truly, this, in terms of hydration and in terms of smoothing out your skin, you need this. And then next we have the VC. Again, I told you I love this. Honestly, this brand helped me so much. So this is the Norma Derm Photo Solution Double Correction Daily Care Moisturizer. Now initially I actually started, like I said, I was using that Bioderma one religiously as a day cream. It's only recently, I say recently, in like the past 5 months, I've started alternating between the two, but I had been using this for a long time as actually a night cream, and then I got a better night cream now. So that's why I've moved this more to a day cream, but this can also be used as a night cream. The VC Norma Derm range is honestly amazing if you have oily, acne prone skin, because they use a lot of ingredients that tackle the cause of that. I've also forgot to mention, this also has salicylic acid and hyaluronic acid in it, so amazing. Next, I'm going to talk about another cleanser. So this is the Medicate Lipid Balance. So this is the Medicate Lipid Balance Cleansing Oil Anti-Pollution Transforming Cleanser. Love this. I have shared this so many times on my Instagram. A few of you guys have DM'd me and told me that you've actually started using it because of me, and I'm so happy because this is another product from Medicate that I absolutely adore. I use this to take off my makeup, but I also use it to double cleanse, and also if I want to oil cleanse as well. I have a vlog coming up where I actually show you guys how I use a whole heap of products from the Medicate range, because some of them were sent to me. I think this bottle was actually, it was gifted to me, but I had been buying this already. So when they approached me to gift me some of the stuff and to want to work with me, I was like, hell yes, you are a company that I'm already loving your stuff. But yeah, this is amazing. Like I said, for breaking down your makeup, it will melt your makeup away, but also really amazing for double cleansing, and also if you want to oil cleanse as well. And this leaves your skin feeling so smooth, so smooth. Aside from the oil cleansing and everything, it will just leave your skin feeling so smooth. Lastly, I'm just going to speak about some of the toners that have really helped me. So the first is the Caudalie Venopure Clear Skin Purifying Toner. I only actually recently started using this because of this whole C19 situation. I haven't been able to get the facials that I usually get. When I was also prepping my skin for my wedding, I also started to get monthly facials that I'm also going to speak about next, because those really, I think those were like the key thing that really transformed my skin. But because I haven't been able to use them, I decided to get this because I needed a stronger toner. The Bioderma Sebo that I was using was a lot more gentler, but I needed something with a bit more of a kick. I had looked on YouTube. There were only a few girls of my complexion, so darker or black skin, that had used this, but the ones that had really good things to say about this. This also has salicylic acid in it as well, so that chemical exfoliation. This is really good for blemish and acne prone skin as well. We have another Bioderma product. So this is the Sebo H2O Micellar Water. I think this is actually mainly used for makeup removing. This is very gentle on your skin. Like I said, because I was getting those not even bi-monthly, I was getting 2 facials a month, I needed a sensitive and gentle toner. And then the last product is actually the product I've been using for the least amount of time. So everything else I've been using, yeah, over 2 years now. I started using all of these early 2019. This I only started using last year, November. This was gifted to me by Medicate. This has now become a staple in my skincare routine. So I use this at nighttime. I haven't even told you what it is. This is the Medicate White Balance Brightening Serum, and it has Oxy R and vitamin C in it. Now, the reason why this is a key product in my routine now is I was actually using I have some products that are in my special mentions that I'm gonna go through afterwards, but at one point I was using the ordinary ascorbic acid and alpha-arbutin acid. Ascorbic acid is basically vitamin C. So I was using this at nighttime, but ever since I got this from Medicate, I have swapped from this to this because this is it's just better. It's a lot better. It's so much better. So this has the highest possible concentration of stabilized Oxy R, which is a regulator of antioxidant genes, improves uneven skin tone and boosts the overall experience, and it also has 20% elated L-ascorbic acid. Basically the perfect upgrade from what I was using before. This really has helped brighten up my skin. And I know sometimes as black people, and especially a dark skin person, whenever I see brightening serum, I align brightening with bleaching, and I'm like, I don't want anything that's going to mess up my skin tone, but this does not have any effect on your skin tone. It's more brightening those blemished areas and those areas that may make you look like you have a darker complexion when you really don't. Absolutely love this. Love this, love this, love this. Like I said, I have a vlog coming up soon where I'm going to show you guys how I actually use all the Medicate products, but this, so amazing. So much power in this little tiny bottle. So those are all the products that I use, but the other two things, not even the other two things, the other one thing I did and thing that I think was key to improving my skin was getting monthly facials. So I have two places. Before I went to these two places, actually, I tried out a whole heap of other places, but these are the two that I will forever be loyal to because I have been going to them throughout 2019. I would have been going through them throughout 2020, but yeah, I decided to get monthly facials, and I will honestly say they were the biggest and best investment in bettering my skin. So the first one I would get was a treatment called Acne Go-Go, and I would get it with Beauty by MBK, which is run by Melise. This is not sponsored by her or anything. I paid for all of my treatments. The only thing that I've ever had gifted from her was laser, which I have a vlog on my channel, but all the other treatments I paid for myself. I love her, I love the brand, and she really transformed my skin. So the treatment that I would get from her is called the Acne Go-Go. Now, it encompassed a lot of different things. I can't ring them off the top of my head, but I'm going to put them all in the description bar. But I know it included a double cleanse. I also included extractions, and the extractions, remember I told you that treatment? I feel like that treatment, I don't know what they put in my skin, but a lot of that stuff couldn't come out just with using products. It needed to be extracted out, and she is literally one of the best people when it comes to extraction. If you don't like gory looking things, I'm gonna insert either a picture or a video of some of the extractions, and you guys will see the difference in my skin, the amount of gunk and stuff I had in my pores. It's actually so embarrassing, but I'm so happy I started going to her because she literally transformed my skin. She also uses LED. Well, in this treatment package, it also has LED light therapy, which is amazing. And sometimes I would also add the Cairo ice globe. I really like the ice globes because they just, I know your pores don't open and close, but it just feels like it's tightening your skin. And I actually bought some from her and I used them on my husband, and he didn't like them too much, but I love them. I think he wasn't used to the fact that they were so cold. If you're going through like very severe acne, very severe textural issues with your skin like I was, definitely invest in a facial. Invest in a facial because it will change your life and it will change your skin. So the other thing I was also getting was monthly skin peels. So the way I would do it is I would have a skin peel, then the next 2 weeks I would have my facial with Melise with the extractions and everything else, and I think I did that continuously for about 8 to 7, no, not even 8 to 7, I think 8 to 10 months before my wedding, and that really helped. So the place where I was getting my skin peels is by the Skin Doctor or Dr. Ioma. Amazing. Her and Mel, her and Beauty by MBK transformed my skin. But yeah, so I would get monthly skin peels at the Skin Doctor, and the skin peels that I would be getting are called resurface skin peels. And with the resurfacing skin peels, she has different skin peels, some that have BHAs or AHAs, and if you just just pick a resurfacing peel when you're booking on her website. When you go on the day, she will see how your skin is and then determine which one to use for you, because they're all the same price. So for me, she would usually do either the first aid or the detox one, and I think both are really good for oily or blemish prone skin, which is why I had at the time severely blemish prone skin. Sometimes I would also get this super glow facial with her as well, which is basically a trifecta of a resurface peel and then also oxygen therapy and microcurrent, which is like this thing where she has these two poles and she's basically, think about natural, well not natural, but contouring for the skin without makeup. I started getting the super glow facial 3 months close to my wedding because I really wanted, like, I wanted my face and my cheekbones to be chiseled for the odds for my wedding day, but I love the treatment anyway. So those resurfacing peels are light peels, so your skin isn't going to severely peel, but they're very light peels that over time you'll see your skin start to brighten up. You'll see those sort of acne scars start to go away, and they also help. The main thing with me that they helped, one, they did help with the acne scarring going away, but they really helped with the texture of my skin. So the texture of my skin was, I'm gonna be honest, it's my skin, it was horrible. Horrible. I have textured skin anyway, but around that time it was just bumps everywhere, and some of them weren't bumps from spots, they were just texture, like little raised dots, and I would say those skin peels definitely helped. I also got the prescription A skin peel from her as well, and that is a peel I've agreed to myself that I'm actually going to get done at least once a year. You are going to peel, so that is a deep peel where you're going to peel for at least 7 days. Sometimes you might even peel more than once. I actually peeled more than once. I peeled for like up to 10 days, but oh, the way my skin looked after that peel, ce point. So to be honest, I could have gone straight with the prescription A and probably saved myself some time, but I think for my skin it was actually good to do those resurfacing peels before, because I don't know, I think it was like baby steps towards the prescription A, although the prescription A was actually a lot more, aside from the peeling, when she actually put the product to my face, it didn't irritate as much as the resurfacing peels did. But yeah, so those are all the products and the treatments that I use to get my skin from looking like this to this and looking like this today. Like I said, we still have some way to go, so my skin is not perfect. My skin isn't even back to how it used to look before, but it is so much better than what it was. End of 2018 going into 2019 was a very scary time for me, especially for someone who I wasn't used to having skin problems. Like I said before, I do have some honorable mentions. I'm not gonna go too into like what they have and stuff because I don't want this video to be too long. The first one is, yes, the Ordinary ascorbic acid and alpha butane. This was amazing while I was using it. It was really amazing, and I would say the Ordinary is like a good starter kit. You want to try out certain things but maybe you don't have enough money to go to the Medicates or the VCs of the world. The next is something I've recently started using. So this is the Ren Overnight Glow Dark Spot Sleeping Cream. This is amazing. So the texture of this is more like it's more like a butter than an actual cream, which I've never had before. However, this really stinks, and I'm not the type of person that's really big into fragrance. I like skincare that will actually do something, because at that time and now I need it to actually work on my skin. I'm not into that whole fluffy skincare, but at the same time I don't want my cream to smell like feet, and I feel like this kind of smells like feet. And I'm surprised that no one has talked about this, because there's a lot of people that rave about this, but I couldn't see anywhere where people said that it smelled so bad. But it's so good that you just get past the smell. If you don't like the smell, what you can actually use, and what I use, just to not only just get over the smell but seal all my nighttime skincare together. So this is the Luminaire Nordic Sea Glow Refresh Hydrating Mist. Amazing. I'm actually going to use some right now. I love this stuff. It's gonna make me look quite dewy, but yeah, I love this stuff. You see how we use setting spray for makeup? Think of this as a setting spray for your skincare. And when I'm using this at nighttime, this just helps. This doesn't have any fragrance in it. It just smells fresh. It smells like nothing, which is what I like, whereas this smells like feet. So together I get a smell of nothing and freshness. Another Lumini product that I really love is their Nordic Hydra Oxygen Recovery Hydra Gel Mask, which looks like this. I just re-upped on a new new bottle. Amazing. And this is amazing for hydration. So I really hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you use any of these products, please do let me know in the comment section below. If you did find this video helpful or entertaining, please do give it a thumbs up because it does really help this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, I think you might like this video here or possibly this video here. Click on either of those and let me continue to entertain you. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you got to the end of this video, I think you like me by now, you should just subscribe. Okay, just click it right there.